So, tell me about your deep love affair with Vin Diesel. What was that? There's all. It's about keep it in the family. Well, I'm
You're
sorry,
an asshole for that.
I am.
I really have no. I don't.
Nice ass. Podcast. We are back live, baby.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yeah, man.
I'd like to talk about these two astronauts that have been stuck in space for 5 freaking months.
Yeah, that sucks for them, man. It's 5 months.
That was such compassion.
I mean, it's not me.
Yeah, that sucks for them.
It can happen to the best of us, and then it doesn't happen to me. It happens to other people.
Yeah, I have not been to space.
All I know is that the worst thing about being in space.
That's exactly what I want to talk about. Could you? So look,
hard hitting issues here.
Yeah,
let's go.
This is what's really important. So, speaking of Vin Diesel, he was in a movie that I can't remember, but he ended up in a scene in a bar. And it looked like somebody wanted to fight him. And before said fight, he says, 500. And they're like, 500 what? He's like, 500 fights. Basically, he's been in 500 fights. So
not like that.
But you can only imagine how well a person can fight that's been in 500 fights.
But the funniest part about that whole exchange, that's how nerds imagine fights go.
Right.
But about it, what you doing on my block, man? 500. Pop, pop, pop.
You wouldn't even get to the 100.
Right off the bat. 500.
They shooting. They shooting.
They shooting.
But
500.
But I brought up that example because I feel like after 5 months of being trapped in a tin can, it's basically like one of them is like 500 farts. Like, did you fart again, Stanley? Or what do they name like Glenn? You know, astronaut
Piper.
names.
Piper and
Buzz. Buzz and Glenn.
Shooter McGavin.
Yeah. But that's my point. 500 farts. Like, can you imagine? And look, Elon Musk said, all right, if America ain't going to get them, we going to get them, right? Which is amazing. But, and I know spaceships don't work like this, where you just open the door and you're like, oh, shit,
come on in.
Yeah. But it's like an airline
out here.
Yeah, what you doing in this side of space, nigga?
You better come on in. This is the American dream.
West Side.
West Side. Somebody call for an Uber.
Yo, this Domino's is cold, bro. But look, so they go.
Water, I got gum.
Imagine that, yo. They go in to get them.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know if the astronauts is black or not, but I know when SpaceX get there, be like, hold on 1 second, let me go grab a couple things. Like you had 5 months to pack.
You know, they pull the curtain back and put their hand out like, 1 second.
Space curtains, man. They got them down Target, yeah.
Space curtains.
Space curtains. Because the sun be out there, man.
Yeah, yeah.
But my point is, when the new astronauts board the space station that they're now in.
Oh man, that's gonna it's gonna be like a used taco. It's gonna smell like secondhand truck beef. Right. That's a sound when they open the door. It's gonna be just like this.
Y'all still alive?
It's like, damn. Y'all been in here for 5 months breathing that in?
Particulate matter,
yeah. One question for y'all.
But why though?
Why though?
Is there any coming back from that?
Yes. You have
is there enough fart that it starts to alter your thoughts if that's all you've been breathing all day?
They've already got the space madness.
Can you imagine what that says about our country? Where we're just like, they got enough food. They'll be all right.
They be all right. Yo, since when did the U.S. government turn into black parents? I know I said I'd be back at 8:00, but the kid, they got a frozen dinner in the fridge. and these tickets to Vegas expire.
They got hot pockets. They be all right.
Yeah, they can call grandma.
Didn't you leave some pizza rolls?
Yeah, exactly.
They got plenty of ketchup in there. They good.
Right. They got all the ketchup packets, remember?
But 5 months of just... I know this is insensitive, but I mean, I'm all for saving them. My brain doesn't work like everybody else's. All I'm thinking about is, like, for example, you ever got in the car of somebody who just farted? You like open it to like, oh, damn. What's happening in here?
Right. Like, jeez. Like, jeez. I was like, how is the air chewy? This is disgusting. You've done how many miles in this?
Yo, could you imagine seeing a yellow cloud come from the side of the spaceship?
Oh my God, yes.
Like watching Snoop get out of the car and it's just weed smoke everywhere. Yo, it's just fart.
Right.
Like
they try to be all smart about it. Excuse me, I had to jettison some methane. You farted. Farted.
A lot. Yeah.
A lot. I'm gonna tell your wife about this.
Oh man. I don't even know how space toilets work. Like,
oh, I don't know. Hopefully things go away. Yo, are the space toilets like ocean liners? Do they just like throw in space?
I would assume so. I don't know.
I never thought about it.
I'd be afraid to use that toilet though. It might be real cold.
I will say that I don't know if I would want to be in a situation where most of my days were spent looking like this. I don't want that. And then the only guy that can save you is this guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if the government can't save us. Send in the pale monkey.
Oh my God. He always looks like he's on a motorcycle at 180 miles an hour.
But that's the new hair. Yo,
I don't even want to make fun of him right now because he's the only one with enough balls to say, you know what?
Yeah, he's the only one with enough balls to risk everybody's lives and jobs because he doesn't follow rules. This nigga's Ocean Gate in space. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he's crazy. He's getting things done. Don't get me wrong. And the Ocean Gate comparison is appropriate because let's not get it twisted. That wasn't their first time down to the Titanic when that shit broke. They had been down there a couple of times. but they just never fixed their shit after every run. So it just kept getting worse and worse and worse.
Like they forgot to change the oil, yeah.
Right? Yo, did you put the thing back in the thing? We get a next strip.
Yeah, we was good last time.
We was good. We put gum on it.
I bet you when they got down there and found out they was stuck, one of the people on that ship was like 500 farts.
Right, yo.
It's sad though, yo. Like
it is sad, yo. They got down to like 4,000 feet. Communications went off, and it was all silent. And all of a sudden, they're like, "What was that?" Lights went out.
That's the exact sound that they heard.
The lights went out. Somebody dropped a controller. There was a wrestling point. Looking for the controller.
Then you hear that? Oh.
Right, and all of a sudden, there was darkness. Somebody's feeling around trying to figure out something, and then they grab a hold of the squeezy object and then find out.
Impressive haunches.
Nice.
Got a handful of impressive haunches.
Yo, we about to go out, yo. Who's curious?
Who's curious? It's our last go round.
I don't know, man. That's 500 farts in, yo. This is different. I know this is different, but it shouldn't be this kinky. Yo, did anybody bring some toilet paper? Some wet wipes?
How are you so ready so soon?
Right, it's only been 5 minutes, man. I got a bad feeling about this. Well, what's the problem? We didn't do any PMCS checks. No preventative maintenance.
I have an issue. No one's naked yet.
Let me ask you a real question. How long can you hold your breath? That's the escape plan. Like,
what's the coldest you've ever been?
Are you afraid of deep sea sharks? What?
Don't be afraid. We won't call it an implosion. We call it an intense sea hug.
Yo, when they make a submarine, I feel like they need to always have in us like a savior submarine just in case.
Yeah, yo. It's called backup. You know what?
Yeah.
They need a savior submarine. It's just like when a girl goes on a date and has her friend call her 15 minutes in.
Right. A backup, bro.
Backup. Mm-hmm.
That's true, man.
You need it. You need it, yo.
What if when they open that space shuttle door, somebody says, "Don't worry, I'm Elon Musk."
Oh, who's excited to go home?
501 thoughts.
Say that one more time. I swear, I shoot another gun in space.
Did you fart again, Glenn?
I told you if you farted out again, that's your ass.
Like, you know how if you go to CarMax or something, like, they try to, well, not CarMax, but any car dealership to get your car fixed, they always try to upsell you on that air filter.
Yeah.
Imagine what that air filter look like. Like it requires no salesmanship. Just like
no, that air filter is so dirty it has its own consciousness.
You remember Agouti Hunger Force? That one mold monster named Greg or something. Hi guys.
He crawled out of the section where he's supposed to be. Like, I require attention.
Yo, do space shuttles have voices like the Space Odyssey voice, or like, you know, like?
Oh, like AI voices talking to you?
Yeah.
I hope not. I don't think so, but I don't know. I ain't been on one yet.
Like, because every movie's like 10 seconds till self-destruction. Like, come on.
Right.
500 thoughts.
Please return to your pod before mandatory probing.
It's only been 5 minutes, Jeff.
I told you not to say that. I'm sorry, Dave. I mean, before mandatory temperature checks.
Oh man! What if it was so many farts when the farts were finally released from that space station? It pushed the space station back into the gravity, like
pressurized. Yeah, what if it looked like? What if they farted so much it looked like somebody rubbed butter on the inside of the window?
When you get close to the window, you just see a nigga's head like this.
Right, like Jesus, hurry up. I said you don't hurry up.
Yo, you know what though, yo?
What's that?
When you was talking about the submarine and everything's gone wrong, and then you hear that. Wait a minute. I've never heard that sound. Yo, I think humans would be way better with decision making if that sound happened right before the last step needs to be taken.
Right.
Like, you don't have any more options now. You just hear.
Right. Like, and that's it.
Yo,
that's it.
Like, let's say, and be ready with the sound effect, right? You're out camping.
Mm-hmm.
Your aim is to rough it as much as you have, but you're down to like 1 can of beans, right?
Right.
Then it starts raining and the fire goes out. 500 farts. There it is. Oh, hey, we gotta pack it up, yo. It's time to go home, yo.
That's it.
We tried.
That's it. That's it, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, like right now, Diddy's in and he hears it.
Right. All right, Diddy. We put up a good case. Now let's go in there and hear that sentencing. I don't know if it's going to go well for you.
The judge looks over at him and says, 500 farts.
He's going to be like, do you have anything to say before we sentence you? Yeah. By the way, I'm Diddy, and I'm innocent.
No, really. Do you have anything left to say?
Anything else to say? But y'all don't believe me?
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, like the counselors, everybody in the courtroom just starts laughing, like you know, like in them in them 80s shows where you just see like the way they laugh is just this guy. Yeah. No, really. Do you have anything left to say, Mr. Combs?
Yeah, we only keep it highbrow here. Only the most.
This is a classy joint.
It is, man. It is.
I don't know, man. Like, I wish I wasn't worked to think that way, because there's other things that I think of, like, can you get dirt under your nails on a spaceship? Like, you know how just sitting around Earth, you know, you accumulate dirt under your nails, like.
Yeah, I think you can, because even if you really don't go outside, you can get dirt up under your nails. And it freaked me out when I found out that 80% of dust is human skin.
It changes things a bit.
It changes things when you shake your sheets to make your bed and you get that cloud in the light. Like, oh. I'm like, fuck, I was just gonna put these back on. I guess it's laundry time, nigga. Like,
oh man. So then, so what's the other 20%?
I don't know.
Because when you go into an old house that nobody's been in, right? You go into an old ass house that nobody's been in for a while, and it's a layer of dust like a quarter of an inch tall on that thing, man. What is that?
Just general dirty ass air, like this. That I would think it's pollen, plant debris. Dead bugs.
What purpose does dust serve? Does anything eat it?
You know what? I think it might just be like soil. Like nothing eats dirt, but everything eats all the stuff that's safe in dirt, I guess. Right. You know what I mean? I guess it's like a micro level of soil or some shit. I don't know. I have no idea. That's just me thinking.
You probably can't see the dust outside because of the moisture and the rain and stuff.
Yeah.
That's probably a load of it.
Probably, you know, when I found out like the air is like mostly like nitrogen and shit, that was weird to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh damn. Oxygen will kill you. Like,
right.
Damn. This world is weird, yo.
5 billion farts. Like, do farts ever really go away, or do they just not stink anymore?
No, you just eating it all. Yeah, yo.
That's horrible.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes, man.
It would definitely speak to people in their breath.
Right. It would, man. It called for a cleaner planet. Everybody do their part.
Right.
Let's start with your mouth.
Right. Exactly, man. Oh, I bet Elon Musk's mouth smell like absolute terrible.
Yo, I think it smells like dry.
You mean like a long night of drinking?
Yeah, yo. Like he fell asleep for 14 hours with his mouth open. That kind of smell, yo.
Oh, God. 500 farts.
Right, yo. That's all I gotta say about that guy. I mean, look, here's the thing. I am not the biggest Elon fan, but I have to give props where props are due.
Right. He
does go into places and make people do things that they weren't going to do immediately.
Just like slave owners.
Yeah, but this country got built there, mind you. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a slave's got to do what a slave does.
Sometimes you got to know your place.
Right.
Sometimes the hard work's got to be done by you.
Right. Right. Yeah, slavery sucked, man.
Well, it was just 400 years, and Kanye said that was a choice.
He did say that. Yeah. Now, I'm glad you brought that up because there's a lot of roads in this country now.
Mm-hmm. Subtract the roads are black.
Black roads.
I think not.
Exactly. Subtract all of the roads and go be in the South, especially for anybody that was, in South Carolina. Where alligators are known to be. So it's not like you're running away. You can't just, to get off the scent of the dogs off, you can't just jump in the water.
No, you cannot. not in the Everglades.
You see what I'm saying? But neither here nor there. Just subtract the roads and replace the roads with thick forest and say, we got to run through there. Mm-hmm. Do you know how far this is? Because you could probably move, I say a slave, because you're going to run for the first 20 minutes.
Right.
And then you're going to be down to a walk.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're going to think, I got a little bit of distance.
No.
But the point is, you don't know where you're going.
Right. You're just going away.
Now, you've been walking for a week. You don't have a gun. How are you eating? Time to go back, Jack.
Time to go back. Hey, we gave it a good shot. Didn't we, Jethro? Come on, man. Let's get back before supper.
The best you could hope is that some animal is trying to hunt you so you can get that animal. Yeah.
Right.
So at this point, a snake would come in handy, but at the same time, because snakes are easier to kill in the wild.
Yeah.
But
it's like
anybody that knows anything about military, light discipline. You cannot light a fire because you're screaming, we're right over here.
Correct.
This is not a choice that I want to be a slave. This is a choice that I just kind of need to live. I'd give you a good choice, a better choice. Go take out massa. That's the only choice you got.
And yes, and Nat got that message. Nat Turner got that message.
Right.
But what I'm trying to say is that, like I said with Elon, I'll give everybody their flowers, even though I have issues with a lot of the things they do. You know, Kanye's very good at what he does. He's very artistic. He's very expressive. He's broken some boundaries. But the thing is that he has not been living in the place of reality for most of his life. You know what I mean? For most of his life. You know, he is the children of two well-learned folks, and they kept him away from the rougher elements. So he thinks a certain way about how, you know, FBAs were foundational Black Americans were raised up and brought up. He has a different thought pattern of it.
I bet you he didn't used to. I think after sitting in that mansion watching a whole bunch of documentaries, he came up with theories. But I don't know.
I mean, I watched this video from this dude, FD Signifier. And he posed a question. He's like, maybe Kanye was telling us all the time that he was like this. You know what I mean? And he was picking up stuff that he's been saying the whole time. And people were just thinking like, that's funny. You know, this is Kanye. But think about it. That was one of Dave Chappelle's jokes about him. You remember that? He's like, I knew this nigga was crazy. You know what I mean? So... Yeah, so I mean, maybe he was telling us the whole time, you know. I don't know. That's the whole thing. I don't know, but either way, I'm just thinking like on his mind is
random shit.
I don't know, man. I stopped. He made it hard for me to listen to him when he got into the Kardashian thing because. When Kanye no longer spoke with slang, when he would say, I was with Kim and things got increasingly difficult.
I spent my sabbatical with my betrothed and our offspring.
Yo, did you see that story Ray J put up about Kim being funky?
That I don't doubt it, first of all. But, you know, here's the thing. Ray J is an independently wealthy person. And he can do it just because he wants to. So that means that gives more credence to it for me. Because this nigga is Ray Khan. He's Ray Khan. He was doing it before and after Dre.
True.
You know what I mean? And he's still doing it. I still see Raycon commercials on YouTube.
You know what's funny about him, yo? When he's in a show and he's saying something serious and heartfelt and warming, and then he looks, I don't know whether he's looking at the camera or the camera just catches him, but he'll be like, did you see that college show where they went back to college?
Oh no, I missed that one, dog.
Bro, it had Amber Rose in it, like all of these, I guess, B-listers.
Right.
Just decided, okay, we're going to go to a historically black college and, I don't know, take like, they had credits that they were taking, but I think it's like a accelerated program where if you do like 3 months and you graduate.
I always wanted to finish my underwater firefighting degree.
Yes.
A couple of more credits. Zero gravity basket weaving.
They did take real classes, but they weren't.
I know.
It's definitely an insult to the kids on that college campus paying tuition, learning, and taking hard classes. Yeah. But he failed. He got kicked out of the first one for like sleeping late to too many classes. Like,
yep.
And he
but
just.
But that's the problem. Like, first of all, the people who go to college or at the college, they're motivated because that is the choice that they have made. These celebrities don't care.
Nah.
Don't care. And this is a bag, and they're going to get paid either way. You go to college so you can secure your bag later. They're going there with the bag.
Amber Rose and another one of the contestants on this show got into a fist fight in class, and they got kicked out of school. One of them got kicked. I think it was Amber Rose got kicked out of school because one of the girls was saying it something along the lines of she was fake. And they questioned her. They questioned her blackness or something like, I don't know. But I was like, this is such a kick in the face to the people that are paying to be at these schools, and you just let these celebs come in and do like 3 weeks for a degree. 500 thoughts.
Time to go.
Yeah.
Time to go.
But why though?
But why though?
Yeah, yo.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
How did they get away with that shit?
I don't know. I do not know. I really, really, really do not know, man. But here's the thing. We can't save the world tonight, so we might as well try again tomorrow.
Well, say easy, Bravo.
Easy, Bravo. Thank y'all for tuning in. Nice ass!
Podcast.